Cloud9's turn to pick.
Phantom Lancer.
Next couple of minutes of laning, very difficult. Now he's low mana, he's got bottle charges here, but still Fada looking to dive him, really committing for this one, may actually end up getting the kill. Huge dive from Fada. Where's that rotation from your Radiant squad? Nobody's got a TP, he's got Axis soon. He gets the solo kill, diving a Morphling who had just been straight morphing the whole while. Ouchie, now bottom. Lil in danger, Misery looking to run him down, big turn with the conversions, but no, the Undying gets him with a decay, and now they may hunt onto Sadoy, who does have Firefly, but little mana to use it. Phoenix swoops in. Huge aggression, almost Russian Dota coming out from Cloud9. Not what you would expect from this team, and it does seem to be catching them off guard. Will they burn down Sadoy with the damage over time? They get the kill. Cloud9 make it 3-0. Everybody just getting slowed down, pulled around, and frustrated here. Early an FNG, early play by your Juggernaut, and they find Fada mid lane, no creep support. They are too far out of range. Omni Slash coming through. They may get a twofer here. Oh, they did drop the tombstone though. Dakota, this could quickly turn around. They need this Misery kill. Gee, slow down the Orb of Venom, the Roar. They get it done. Buyback from Bone 7, I do believe, or rather from Fada.
Yep, for Cloud9, if they're able to finish up this Roach, Misery will have Brain Sap available.
Scepter though, Decay coming out. Bone 7 so tanky. They get the Aegis. They won't even be punished. Meanwhile, Misery setting up for a Fiend Script, but he's being monitored. Now Sadoy gonna kidnap him, pull him into FNG. Down into the river he goes, but it's a Bane. If he can get off a Brain Sap, he's got 11 stick charges. No. No hesitation there. They're gonna blast him away with the Morphling. Still Illidan, not worth it if he goes down, and it looks like he will. The chase comes on. The apocalypse is upon ASUS for now. Again, the Yule Scepter. Not enough to save Bone 7 this time around. When the dust settles, they do manage to walk away with the Aegis, picked up by Eternal Envy.
Illidan did make it away. Somehow, some way, he managed to slip out right from the heat of the moment there.
Like in a prolonged engagement, he just goes in for these quick picks, which he may find now on Illidan top lane, just getting massacred by the illusions. Bone 7.
It's just ridiculous. It's like a swarm of zombies and illusions.
This is gross. That Orb of Venom just feels like the icing on the cake, the early value item. Oh, can they get the kill on Bone 7? He's got Decay. I think he can turn this. He will. He strikes again. They're running over ASUS.Polar in this game.
Oh, mid lane, Primal Roar. They want G next, and he's been drained of all mana. He's got nowhere to go, and it's a double kill as Eternal Envy gets work done top and mid. Back on top we go, though. Misery gets the quick sleep on the Sadoy, but they want to commit and get him. Lasso's going to grab. It's...
Oh, the Firefly ends. What a terrible time for it to end. 4 heroes die all around the map, and it really feels like Cloud9 and especially this Eternal MVP are just everywhere. We see the power of the early boots of travel coming into play. Opportunities, but bottom lane, Fada again. The man looking to set up plays says, hello, it's me, Eternal Envy, and one lance, down you go.
Just
they're
setting up good plays. Oh, they get a good jump back though. They grab EE, pull him back with the blinking lasso from Sadoy as the follow-up there. They get the stun. FNG very weak and wounded and no finger. He's got to get the hell out of there.
He's got the Aegis though. He's able to just phantom rush right by, gets the kill, walks away. He's gonna stick up. Don't tell me EE dodges out of this one. Okay, they got Omni Slash for round 2. But I don't know if they can really focus him down. Tombstone's here. The whole gang's arrived. Suddenly, 5 heroes bottom as ASUS just forced to turn tail and run. Envy on the chase. More lances ready to go. Illidan being healed up in a healing ward, but grazed down by that vicious Sunray of Big Daddy. You just can't run from C9. You either stand and fight or you die. This lineup is too good at chasing.
They just put together this ridiculous army, this warpath almost, wherever they go. And it's just proven to be quite the tirade here, and ASUS.Polar don't really have an answer to stop them. Making out the call that they need to just kind of accept the fact that they're going to lose towers and they could farm up into the late game, but they're losing towers and they're losing lives. Illidan's brought down time and time again. He's 3-5 on his Morphling. Okay, Misery looking to creep on in. There they drop. Can he get the hole off? They do connect on 2. It is going to be stopped there. And now the egg's going to get popped. It looks like Lil will go down. Gets burned apart. Sadoy could be next. They also take down Illidan. Oh man, it's disaster once more. Cloud9 just move on forward. They punch down G. And suddenly it's a 4-man drop and Cloud9 stands strong. They're going to be able to easily wipe out this tier 1 tower. And I think they're just going to continue to dominate here. We could see a quick game 2 at this rate.
They're just getting zerged. A fairly similar strat, a lot of the recent games with that Magnus Jug type trap, just the the kind of the late game oriented ancient clearing type style, but another fight breaks out bottom. Tombstone probably ready to go. Here it is, and they're gonna hunt Illidan already. Your Batrider lasso countered by an easy Yule Scepter. The Tombstone comes down. Fight's gonna be over here for ASUS. They gotta turn tail and run, but no tail is trying to cut that tail right off. Hunting Illidan up onto the high ground, will be blasted away, but guess who's been left totally on his own? Blew his Omni Slash, got the Beastmaster, but gonna pay with his life. It's G. Rundown. They're just getting herded like cattle, and soon they'll be brought to the slaughterhouse and finished off.
I mean, just one Spirit Lance and then the Tombstone, and next thing you know, you got this army on your ass. Look at this, and the Sunbeam. What do? You can't do anything.
It's like every 30 seconds, Cloud9 can just use another round of abilities and collect a kill.
And there's just no way to punish them right now. They have just built up too much power for themselves, and Polar just don't seem to have a response. Now here they are, moving into high ground here at about 20 minutes in, and there's a lot of gold out there on the map for them to take if they can get to it, but I imagine with Cloud9 and how aggressive they play.
Illidan gonna tank a grip. He just ran into this one. Flame Break comes in, will cancel that grip. Kept alive, but the egg gets dropped, forcing 3 heroes back. Lances being spammed in. EE surging forward. Zombies on the hunt. They're not done yet. He's gonna BOT onto a zombie. It gets canceled. Just that cute mechanic there to try and go for it. But he may just get this kill anyway. Phantom Rush comes in. The laser Illidan back towards the Omni. Gets one.
Top tower is under
that will be a decent trade again for ASUS.Polar. These fights going a little bit better for them now. That's a 2-for-2 overall. Still that last bit of the skirmish, Cloud9 favored to a slight degree, but with the Force Staff, it's a very slow one, but this is an item that can turn games. We've seen it many a time mid lane. Illidan out of mana, almost finished off by Fada. They could go in for a black hole. They've got a Soul Rain at the ready, but again, it's the Phoenix chasing in the black hole too late. Big Daddy maybe goes down, but already has secured the Morphling kill now. They bring down the Lion. The hunt is on Lil, surrounded, pounded, and brought down again. A wicked sick Eternal Envy arrives.
Yeah, they just, the second that something's breaking out in the mid lane, they beeline it there to get involved. And they come in at a good time to be able to clean up from the backside, removing out FNG, taking those backliners out of the mix, and now they could just follow through, pushing down pressure onto the top high ground. Necro 3 out. This tier 3 tower looks to be going down here. Illidan has 20 seconds, does have buyback, but does not want to be forced to use it quite yet, so I don't know if they can stop him. They do have the glyph. They might be able to keep him away, but pressure on this melee Rax. Sadoy, 6 seconds for a lasso. Could look to set something up here. I think it looks like Cloud9 are going to take the safe road here and just walk away. Choice, potential Yules or Force Staff underway here, but now towards the mid lane. They already boot to travel in, blink forward. They get the Primal Roar onto Illidan. They look to try to finish him off on the back line. They do not have Black Hole. They need more time, but they're not going to get it. Enigma goes down, Illidan to follow. A quick 2-man drop there for C9. It felt like just a second ago they were in the Roche pit. Now they get 2 kills in the mid lane.
No tier 3, there is a glyph. Buyback's not available on either hero. With this, Cloud9 G2A close in on a 2-0 advantage. It's a best of 5. If they win this game, ASUS.Polar are going to be on match point the rest of the way. Not a position you want to be in. They'll bring down the melee, gonna work on the range. That too shall fall, and they just rotate right into the top lane. I don't really see much life left in this Radiant squad, Dakota.
They're trying their best. They're split pushing the top and the bottom, but that doesn't help a lot if their home base is just being shredded.
They're not
apart.
even hitting tier 3 towers yet. This is just not going to be a trait that they're satisfied with, and it's in a matter of moments here. We may even just see a GG out. From this point, with the Boots of Travel PL, if they had to, they could just rat it. But I don't think they're at that point. They're at the point where they could just fight and win. Fada will roar. FNG, where you going? Nowhere fast.
He yelled in his face.
Hey, don't go anywhere.
It's a quick kill. Well, Illidan comes back, and
I was on TP out.
Polar might be on one of their last hurrahs here as they continue to add pressure on the bottom. They do get a little bit of damage here on the C9 tier 3 bottom, but
should they go on to lose this game just to deal with that?
And we'll see it here probably. There it is.
And they grip. So much for the BKB.
And Illidan goes down godlike. Eternal Envy here. Sadoy now going to get backed into a corner and just manhandled. Double kill for him. I feel like the white flag might have to be raised here in a moment for Polar. And they do have one more chance after this game. It is a best of 5. But Cloud9 have a lot of momentum built up behind them at this point. They find another quick snag. They take down Lil in the top lane. It just does not continue to get any easier here for them.
They've made a great run in the Summit 3, but they may end up falling just one series short right now, Cloud9. They've got one lane of ranks to finish off. If they can barrel down and just bust up this bottom lane, there's nothing left in the ASUS base, and I mean, they're a good late game lineup. I don't think they're that good. There's no Dusa with a Rapier here to turtle for 90 minutes. FNG slated to fall. May even find G here. He wants to set up on the Fada top lane, but has the creeps with him. And even if you kill the Beastmaster, guess who's hitting your huts? Taking down effigies soon.
Oh, the effigies. No, please.
Mercy. No mercy right now.
Okay.
But that's what they want.
G, maybe you can get a snipe here on the Fata. Look at it coming from behind. Has a new Scotty. Showing it off right here. Bang, boom, bong. I'm going to get you.
Turnlemby's going to rotate. There is no roar available. Buyback is up. They will make their way onto Illidan. He does not BKB just yet. He's going to need to soon. Already the black hole. There you go. Maybe this can turn around. Age is still up. On Eternal Envy, though, he's got a round 2 to work with. And they've committed heavily for this one. Omni-Slash thrown out the black hole as well. And can they get him the second time around? They wanted the lasso, but Eternal Envy able to just phantom dodge away from that. And now throwing out lances onto Illidan. Out of mana, out of options. Walking back to the well. He ain't going to make it. Bone 7 to smack him down. The chase going towards the well now. Summer Soul also finished off, and ASUS.Polar get blasted out of game 2, putting Cloud9 G2A on match point the rest of the series.
44-12, your ending score. Who would have thought that we would see dominance from Cloud9 in game 1 and now game 2? They just seem to kind of be putting together a good formula, and they just execute it the way they want, and there doesn't seem to be a hiccup along the way. Polar got to be scratching their heads at this point on what we need to do to pull this series back, because it's going to be match point now for Cloud9.
All right, well, with that said, this is a best of 5 series, guys. It's now a 2-0 advantage for Cloud9 G2A. Game 3 coming up next. They could cleanly sweep it, or maybe ASUS.Polar can make things interesting. You're watching the Summit 3 presented by Gigabyte G1 Gaming. I'm LD, he's Connell Guy, and we will be right back for that.